Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. So for today's cinnamon roll recipe, we'll be using these ingredients. So today I'll be using my stand mixer with the dough attachment. It's so exciting, it's my first time using it. And we'll be using some baking powder, some flour, some vanilla, oil, butter, milk, some cinnamon, some granulated sugar, some brown sugar, and I'll be using my rolling pin, a spatula, my sifter, measuring spoon, measuring cup, and my tray. So let's begin. So I'm gonna just start off by melting my butter into the milk. So guys, I'll be using 2/3 cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of butter. So guys, I went ahead and added 3 cups of flour to the mixture and added 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we're just gonna go ahead and sift this. I'm gonna go ahead now and add my 1 teaspoon of salt to this, sift it as well, and mix the ingredients together. So we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna mix our milk and our butter that we have melted on the stove, and we're gonna add some sugar to this, and I added 3 tablespoons of sugar. So guys, this mixture is pretty hot still, so our sugar will dissolve into it, which is what we want. So to this, we're gonna be adding in 1/4 cups of oil to this mixture and get it mixed well into the milk and the butter and set it aside. We're gonna put our flour mixture that we've sifted into the big bowl and put it on the mixer. We're gonna start it off on a low speed just to give that dry mixture a good mix. We're gonna add our vanilla to our liquid mixture and mix that. Then we're gonna slowly add the wet to the dry and let it start off on a low speed. So I'm gonna just help the mixer with my wooden spoon to just help to incorporate the ingredients together a bit faster. As you can see, it's a nice texture. It's kind of stretchy, but we're not yet done. So we're gonna transfer it back into the small bowl and we're gonna just add our eggs one at a time, and I added 3 eggs to this. Okay guys, guys, please ensure that you click the like button, ensure that you're subscribed, and you click the notification bell so you will receive all of my exciting videos that I'll be sharing with you guys. So guys, after I'm finished adding my eggs, I'm going to be adding in 1 more cup of flour because I did the recipe into 2 sections. So after we added our eggs, the mixture is going to be slightly wet, so I added 1 more cup of flour to this. So this is how it's going to be looking after you added your other cup of flour. So it's going to be a nice soft dough. It's not too wet and it's not dry. So guys, our dough is basically done. We're gonna get it out on this tray and we're gonna be kneading our dough. So I'm gonna lightly flour my surface and I'm gonna be kneading it for about 3 minutes. So after I'm finished kneading, I'm going to be adding in 1 tablespoon of oil to the tray and lightly oil the dough as well. Cover it with some cling wrap or plastic wrap and I'm gonna let it sit for about 30 minutes so it can sit and relax. So to roll out my dough, I'm going to add some flour to the surface. I'm going to split the dough into 2. I'm going to lightly flour my rolling pin as well and roll in basically one direction up and one direction down to get it at a nice size. And I'm going to lift my dough and ensure that it's not sticking to the surface. So guys, moving on, we're gonna start on our cinnamon mixture to go on the dough. So we're gonna be using 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. We're gonna mix this all together and get them all combined into each other. So moving on, we're gonna lightly brush butter onto our dough, just that when we add our cinnamon mixture it can stick well to the dough, and we're gonna just lightly brush it all over it. We're just gonna sprinkle all the mixture of the cinnamon and the sugar all over the dough, ensure that it coats it well, and we're gonna roll our dough. So after rolling our dough, we're gonna just cut some nice lovely shapes, giving it about 2 inches in thickness, and you can see these are rolled perfectly, guys. These are just my mini cinnamon rolls. You can make them bigger by just using the whole dough instead of using half, and then roll it into one big dough. I'm going to just coat my circular pie dish, and I'm going to be adding my cinnamon rolls in there. So I pat them nice and tightly together. So guys, just to let you know, I did add some brown sugar sprinkling onto the top, so you see that nice brown crispy top that it has. I sprinkled some brown sugar on. So guys, this is the finished product, my nice tasty cinnamon roll. However, I'm going to be adding on some nice icing glaze on it, so it's going to be perfectly tasty. Guys, the cinnamon roll is all done. I hope you have liked this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Ensure that you subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.